Woo! All right. Welcome to the breakdown. What's up, guys? Rob from Showdown here. You know what time it is. I wanted to have a segment where I could talk to you guys personally, give you my breakdown, my opinion on some of the things that have been going on in the anime community. Like this blasphemy right here by this person. I have no idea how to pronounce their username. Make sure you guys show them some love though, because they have some great anime content. First order of business. Y'all see the straw hat. You know exactly what time it is. This person claims that the Admirals and the Yonko are of equal strength. I'll be willing to hear you out. First thing, Chizuru trolled Ben Beckman and attacked the Lost Submarine after, like, Ben Beckman didn't exist? Alright, so, oh my word. This person has completely forgotten to provide context to the situation. Can we not act like Kizaru was not worried about Ben Beckman during the war? Shanks came through and challenged the war. He challenged everybody at the war and said, listen, if you want the smoke, let me know. I'm here. Kizaru didn't step up, right? This is like me saying, oh, Scratchman Apu landed an attack on Kizaru, so I guess that, you know, Apu can beat Kizaru. Like, no, because I'm going to provide context to that situation and say, you know what? Apu landed that attack, but Kizaru is a Logia user. He was not going all out and things of that nature. This is in no way, shape, or form a clear-cut anything for me to really say that Kizaru is stronger than Ben Beckman or whatever. Nah. Next. Akainu was attacking an off-guard Kobe with one of his weakest attacks. This feat doesn't mean that Shanks is stronger than Akainu? Oh my god. Oh. Alright. So now we're comparing Shanks and Akainu. How did we missed so many steps in this? First of all, Shanks' haki can literally split the sky. We saw this happen when he clashed weapons with Whitebeard. I have not seen any sky splitting techniques from Akainu as of yet. Second of all, Akainu needed multiple days to fight aokiji just to prove that he was slightly stronger than aokiji. You mean to tell me that Shanks would have the same problem? Let's stop playing around. Shanks is a part of the big boys. Akainu, yes, he probably can give Shanks a little run for his money, but we know what's happening at the end of the day. I don't even know why you're putting them in the same sentence right now. That's crazy to me. Next, Marco only clashed with Admirals. The only one who fought him was Kizaru, and they're not equal. He can only fight equally with him for a period of time. Nobody, not even a Yonko, can defeat Marco quickly, and if their fight had extended, Kizaru would have won. First of all, I would like to ask you, on what basis did you see a clear indication that Kizaru would have bodied Marco? If I'm not mistaken, Marco is a mythical zone type, one of the rarest devil fruits within One Piece. If I'm also not mistaken, Kizaru, aokiji, and Akainu all had their chance at fighting Marco at some point within the Marineford War. And Marco came out of all those events unscathed and even went on to fight Blackbeard right after the war. We know about the payback war. Yes, he did not win, but the fact that he thought he had a chance just shows us where Marco's power level is. Why are we acting like Marco and Kizaru is not a good matchup? You're making it seem like Kizaru would have just won out of thin air. I cannot sign off on that. If anything, I believe they're equal. Next. Whitebeard touched Akainu 2 times. He had some blood on his face. Akainu touched Whitebeard 2 times. He had half of his face ripped and his organs burned from inside. Who destroyed who? I hope you're not doing what I think you're doing. As a One Piece fan, I hope you're not doing what I think you are trying to do with these blasphemous words that are spewing from your mouth right now. You are trying to put Akainu in a bracket above Whitebeard? You're completely ignoring what was going on throughout the entire series. You have got to be kidding me. First of all, Whitebeard was way older than Akainu. Whitebeard suffered 267 sword wounds, 152 gun wounds, and 46 cannon wounds. And he died standing. The man died standing up. If you truly believe that Akainu would have had a chance to hang with Whitebeard, why did Akainu try underhanded tactics like going for Squardo and trying to get Squardo to attack Whitebeard if he thought he can hang with him 1v1? Was it not the same Akainu that sent an attack directly to Whitebeard and Whitebeard blew out the magma rock like it was a birthday candle on a birthday cake? These are Whitebeard's words himself. Is this the same Akainu that got folded by Whitebeard with ease? Let's not forget the fact that Akainu really never had a chance against Whitebeard. And that's why the only way that Whitebeard was going to die within that war was there had to be some cheese to happen, which was Blackbeard. And it took Blackbeard and his entire crew teaming up on Whitebeard. Literally at the end of the war, Whitebeard already had all this damage. Blackbeard came through with his entire crew and he still had energy left to have a conversation before he passed away. Akainu is not seeing this, man. Let's not do this. This is blasphemy. Let's keep going. Fujitora was chilling during the whole Dressrosa arc. He only defended himself and used one arm and stated himself that he could kill Luffy in 1 minute, and Sabo stated that he was playing with him. Fujitora is kind, forgiving, and a pacifist. If he had the same personality as Sakazuki, Luffy, Sabo, and Zoro would be dead. Wow, so there's a lot of disrespect on Luffy, Sabo, and Zoro. Now, let me say this. He was playing around with Luffy. I will agree with you there. Luffy and him were having a little, scrimmage. It was nothing serious. I believe Sabo and him were getting busy, though. I do believe that. And I think Sabo was holding his own for the most part. Sabo was not going all out. Fujitora was not going all out. But there's definitely more energy in that battle than there was against Luffy. I'm going to go that route. But if you want to sign off on that, explain to me how Doflamingo and Fujitora were not in a 2v1 pursuit against Trafalgar Law. And Trafalgar Law was able to get out of that situation unscathed. Was he not? Oh, okay. Let's not forget this. These are 3 combatants that I think can personally see Trafalgar Law on an equal footing. If not better or worse, somewhere around that ballpark. I think Luffy versus Law would be interesting. Law versus Sabo would be interesting. And Law versus Zoro would be interesting. And these are all people that you think Fujitora would just automatically just overpower in a 1v1 sitting just because Fujitora claimed that? Fujitora also told Akainu how he felt over the phone. But is that a clear indication that Fujitora would box Akainu and take him out? No, because we have to look at context. We have to look at power levels here. I cannot sign off on, oh, Fujitora is being kind and forgiving. I guess that means he is much stronger and he's just holding back all the time. Those combatants you just named were also holding back. Let's not get it twisted. Next, Oda himself stated that Marine HQ equals Yonko and their crews. Let me just break this down because I had to fact check this. This was news to me. And I'm one of the biggest One Piece fans you will ever see on this platform. And let me tell you, I had no knowledge of this. So I had to fact check this. From my understanding, one emperor and their entire crew is equal to Marine HQ plus the warlords. This is where I'm getting from. And that makes more sense to me because if Whitebeard is pulling up to Marineford and they're getting every single asset that they have within their military to fight against Whitebeard, there's no way I could see Big Mom and all of her crew, Kaido and all of his crew, Shanks and all of his crew all pulling up and the Marines are saying, yeah, we can hang with them. Let's stop playing. Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this right now? This is crazy. We all know that this makes absolutely no sense. And if you believe this, then you are completely misinterpreting Oda's words. There is no other way to slice it. Next, Shanks stopping the war speaks more to his influence than his power. you realize that Shanks stopping the war is helping my argument? The fact that another Yonko pulled up to Marineford and made all of the Marines say, you know what? Made Blackbeard and the Marines say, you know what? I'm good. I don't have... Listen, even Mihawk, I'm good. Not to say that Mihawk can't see Shanks or vice versa, but the fact that Shanks' presence alone was enough to make the Marines say, listen, we don't want to lose any more troops. We don't want to suffer any more damages. And let me just tap out. We just wasted all our energy of fighting against Whitebeard. I don't have any more left in the tank for you, Shanks. Just speaks to volumes of how your Oda statement isn't valid. It's not valid whatsoever. So in conclusion, after all of this craziness I've just read, I'm going to give you guys my point of view on this. I believe the Admirals are very, very powerful. You know, we've seen Rayleigh fight against Kizaru. We've seen a lot of matchups between an Admiral and a Yonko or a Yonko commander, and that's where I believe they place. I believe the Admirals are in the same ballpark as a Yonko commander. I would place them there. The only Admiral I can personally say that can maybe see a Yonko on like the lower end is the Fleet Admiral. So that would be akainu post time skip. He may be able to give a Yonko a run for their money. But there is nobody else within the lineup that I think right now can see Big Mom, can see Kaido, can see Shanks, can see Blackbeard with his Whitebeard Devil Fruit added. These opponents right now are some of the strongest we have ever seen, and I believe that they are called Yonko for the very fact that you cannot stop them if you're the Marines, so you let them move. You let them do what you want to do. Listen, I will give you the license to get as many territories as you want, but the moment you guys start teaming up, it gets scary because that's too much power for the Marines to deal with. They know this. This is why you get the title as a Yonko. You are above the world government and the Marines. You are of that tier where they leave you alone. But you guys let me know what you think. I know there's going to be a lot of people that are, you know, Team Admiral, going to have Admirals in their top 5 for some blasphemous reason. Yeah, you could dislike this video if you want to, but I actually truly want to find out what you guys think. So even if you hate me for this video, I want to see why, because I just don't see it. I believe the Yonko are definitely a tier above the Admirals, and I would have the Admirals on the Yonko commander level. I could see some Admirals hanging with Katakuri and Marco and maybe even beating or something like that, but that's about it. I don't think they're stepping to the Kaidos and stuff yet unless they team together. And with that, see you next time. Peace.